Talk of the Town, everyone. We're at the Bayshore of Hilton Head Island with Melissa Hallbeck, who's the Director of Sales and Marketing, and also Kim Perna, who is the Community Relations Counselor. And we were just talking about the Bayshore is relatively new, 7.5 years. It was built, and it has apartments. So we're back on kind of that renting. So you don't have to buy your apartment, but you have assisted living and then, of course, independent living. So talk about the difference between the two. Let's start with you, Melissa.
Well, it's very unique. Bayshore was the first in South Carolina that did this model. So you have in the apartments, separate from our villas, you have 126 apartments. They're licensed as independent and assisted living. Why is that important? You think of the traditional model that if a spouse or partners came in together, one was independent, one was assisted living, you may have to live in a different apartment or section of the community. With the Bayshore, you never had to do that, which was wonderful. So it was all in one community. And then if you needed care or one person needed care, the care, meaning the nursing care, would come to your apartment.
So it's all, so you stay in that apartment, so it's not a separate assisted living.
Correct, correct.
It's not segregated
at all.
And I think the other big factor is, and you can see it as you've both been in the community for a while now, it doesn't feel like anything that you've ever been to before. I mean, you feel like you're in a resort. It is on the Intercoastal Waterway. It's light, it's bright, it's cheery. It does not feel at all like anything but home.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It feels so homey and comfortable. And so many amenities. I love just the pool and the outside areas, landscape so beautiful, and we're on the sound. And let's talk about the amenities. I mean, there's so many things, so many activities that folks can be involved with, right?
Right. Interior and exterior. Exterior, we have our heated pool. We have the pier and dock with their pontoon boat. We have bocce, raised garden beds, a beautiful walking path. Inside, movie theater, we have the Bayview Club, which overlooks the whole Intercoastal, which is absolutely gorgeous with the bar upstairs, so you can have a cocktail during happy hour.
Sounds good.
Libraries, art studio, so there really is a lot of little niches throughout the community to get involved and stay busy.
And would you say most of your residents like to be involved and like to get out of their apartment and be active?
They do, but it ranges. I mean, some people are very much, club joiners. Some people want to go off property and do the theaters, or if we're doing something special, the restaurants. Some people like the happy hours with the music and dancing. So there's something for everybody.
Do you have mostly couples, or do you have both? I mean,
it's
singles,
both.
Single men, single women, couples.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
And you said earlier, it's so unique here because you have that opportunity. You have your apartment that you rent, and if you need that extra care, you have those caregivers, nurses, and that medical team that can come in and help folks. And that's really kind of special. So you don't have to go to a different place.
You don't. And our team is on site as well as on call, so you get to know them. So that's another thing that feels very comfortable and is important.
What about the food?
Food is always very important, right? That's probably one of the biggest things that most people ask about. How's the food? So I have to tell you that here we just don't have a kitchen staff with a cook that came from a diner or whatnot. I mean, we have a full-fledged kitchen here with a huge kitchen team, and our menus are amazing. I mean, you're not going to get a standard hamburger, hot dog, or sloppy joe here. It's nice food just like you would get at any traditional restaurant on the outside of the community.
And you can either go to the dining room or you could, I guess, do takeout too?
You could.
Delivery, takeout, or call in and go pick it up and enjoy sitting outside, or you don't have to just eat in the restaurant here, the dining venue. There's other options.
So here we are again at the Bayshore, looking out the beautiful view. And how many apartments are there, Melissa?
Total of 126 apartments.
All right, and so you need to go ahead and get on the waiting list too, because they probably rotate quite a bit.
We statistically, since about 2021, stay full. That does not mean that there are not opportunities, because certainly, again, things change and certain types of apartments open open sooner than
Others.
later, depending on the size, the view, and things like that.
Because they run from 600 square feet all the way to 1,000.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
All right, well, check it out, everyone. And that's it for this edition of Talk of the Town.